In this video, we will look at some of the most common mistakes people make when it comes to their credit. Making these mistakes will leave negative marks on your credit and may prevent you from getting the credit you deserve. Credit is very vital to wealth creation and must be taken seriously if you ever want to leverage other people's money. Here are the common credit mistakes to avoid. Number 1. Using expensive or undesirable types of credit can cost you a lot in interest payments and negatively impact your credit. One of these undesirable types of credit is payday loans. These types of loans are predatory in nature and are targeted to individuals with bad financial habits. Some of these loans have interest rates that can be as high as 300% or more per year. Make sure to stay away from payday loans. If you need help with your credit and debt situation, make sure to check the link in the description below for some great resources. Number 2. Accumulating too many lines of credit or too many credit cards causes credit report remarks like too much consumer credit. One of the greatest mistakes you can make is having too many open lines of credit. Having too many lines of credit may have an adverse effect on your ability to qualify for a mortgage or other personal loans. When lenders pull your credit report and see too many open lines of credit, it makes them very nervous and hesitant to offer you more credit because you pose a credit risk. Remember to keep your open credit lines to a minimum amount you can handle. Everyone's situation is unique, so do what is best for you. Number 3. Making only minimum payments on your credit cards due to high balances. Over 80% of consumers carry a credit card balance every month and never pay them off. By making only minimum payments, it will take you longer to pay off your credit cards and you will end up paying more in interest. Credit card debt robs you of your chances of creating wealth, and if you want to build wealth, never pay interest on your credit cards. Credit cards are useful financial tools, however, if not used wisely, can be devastating to your personal finance. Make sure to check my channel for other videos I have on the topic of credit. Also make sure to check the link below on how to get my ebook titled, The Credit Blueprint. It's now available on Amazon. Click link in the description below. Number 4. Maxing out your credit cards. When you max out your credit cards, this impacts your utilization ratio. Your utilization ratio represents about 30% of your FICO score. If you want to learn more about FICO and credit, watch till the end and I will have a link to a video on this topic. You don't want to miss this. Number 5. Taking out cash advances from credit cards. Cash advances have very high interest rates and fees associated with them. You should never take out cash advances from your credit cards. You will pay dearly for this if you do not pay off your balance at the end of the month. Number 6. Exceeding credit card limits and having to pay over limit fees. As I stated earlier, when you exceed your credit limit, you are penalized twice. First, you pay an over limit fee, and secondly, you lose points on your credit score due to the high utilization ratio. Never exceed your credit limit no matter what happens. The main reason why this happens is that most individuals and families do not have an emergency fund in place and thus resort to credit cards in the event of an emergency. If you do not have an emergency fund in place, make it a priority to start one now. Ideally, you should have at least $500 to $1,000 saved up immediately. After which you should strive to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. Number 7. Charging more than you can afford causes a snowball effect of debt with no easy way to pay it off. Make sure you only charge what you can comfortably pay off every month. Do not overextend yourself. Ignoring credit problems will cause unnecessary negative impacts on your credit profile. Talk to your creditors, and give them a heads up that you are going to be late. Sometimes, this will not work, however, some creditors won't report it to the credit bureaus. Make sure to report your address changes to your creditors in a timely manner. If you found value so far, hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more useful tips. Share my videos with someone you know that could benefit from my content. I appreciate this. The next videos on the screen contain information you will find useful. Click to watch them now and I will see you there.